Welcome back. Now we've created this glow material and we're ready to create what's called a material instance. A material instance is a very useful tool that Unreal Engine has that allows us to create essentially a child material based on a parent material. And you can have multiple children based on that parent material, each of which is its own material instance, and you can set the parameters on those material instances individually. Let's go ahead and do this. So we have our MSMG mat, and I'm going to right click and click Create Material Instance. We can call this MSMG mat instance. Now let's select this gun in the world, and on the gun, with item mesh selected, element 4 is the material assigned to the gun. Let's use our MSMG mat inst and assign that instance to the gun. Now here's where the magic of the material instance comes in. Let's double click on MSMG mat inst to open the instance, and this is what it looks like. We have a big viewport showing us the material, and here in the details panel we have all of the parameters, including those parameters we created. Now in the global scalar parameter values section, we can see some of the parameters we made, such as Fresnel exponent. Now if you click the checkbox, you're then able to override the value. So we have the default value, but we can adjust it all we want. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and you can see the Fresnel effect changing as I'm moving this slider. I can move it all the way down to something like close to 0.5, and you'll see now that it's quite bright. Now here's our parameter Fresnel reflect fraction. Now click and drag the slider to bring it down, and as I'm bringing the value down, you'll see that I'm adjusting the amount that the Fresnel effect reaches in to the center of the object. I'm going to leave this at something like negative 0.5. Now here's our glow amount, and this is basically that scalar that we're multiplying by to adjust how much we get our glow effect. Now bringing it down close to 0 is going to make that effect basically disappear. But we can go up to 1 and even beyond 1. Look what happens when I increase it higher than 1. It gets really, really bright, like it's glowing. I can leave it up to something close to 7. And now take a look. It looks like a cool golden glowing effect. Now if we scroll down, you'll see that we have a global vector parameter values section, and we had created a Fresnel color. Here it is right here. Click on that checkbox and open the drop-down, and now you'll see that we can change the color here as well. I'm going to give this a value of something like 0.338 in each of the RGB values. And that's going to give us a white glowing color. Now, so far this material we've created is unique to the SMG. Let's go back to our content browser. And so we have this F Bellica guns, F glow material, F SMG mat, SFMG mat instance, and the post-process highlight. Now the post-process highlight is the only thing here that actually belongs in this post-process folder. All the rest of these can go in their own folder designated to be the SMG material. So here in the materials folder, I'm going to right click. I'm going to create a new folder called SMG materials. And then I'll go back into our post-process folder and highlight these 4 materials, everything but the PP highlight, and bring them into SMG materials and click move here. Now these are big assets, so it might take a minute for it to move everything over. Now in the SMG materials folder, I'm going to take the F glow material function and I'm going to rename this F underscore SMG underscore glow material. That way we know that this is specific to the SMG. So now that we know how we can create a material instance, we can then create multiple material instances if we want to and give each its own parameter values. We'll get more experience doing this in future videos. So this will conclude this video, and in the next, we'll get started creating a nice line effect on our material. Stay tuned.